This is the great legend, and I am coming at you live with Comic Book Friday for July 11th, 2014. Fans, it's good to have you here tonight on the Great Legend Show for another award-winning episode of Comic Book Friday. Is there any other video or any other show you watch on Friday? No, because you are here, right now, watching Comic Book Friday, Great Legend, coming at you live. That's how I roll with it. That's how I roll with it. All right, now I promise you, every time I do one of these shows, I'm always going to say, I always say, yeah, tonight's show's going to be a little short tonight. Tonight's show won't be too long at all. But I've got a great show for you. It's going to be pretty quick. I'm going to just get right down to it. Me and my best friend Hank, tonight, Friday, July 11th, we saw the new Planet of the Apes movie. Damn, I don't even know the name of it was. I think it was called Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. I mean, hell, there's Planet of the Apes, Beneath the Planet, Escape from the Planet, Conquest of the Planet, Rise of the Planet. This one we saw tonight, Dawn of the Planet. And then there's even that one called Shitty Tim Burton movie. Woohoo! That should have never been made, by the way. But I'm a huge Planet of the Apes fan. I'm a huge fan of anything and everything apes, simians, and viruses. I love it all. So yeah, we watched Planet of the Apes tonight. Represents Shazam as always. Roll Tide. Billy Batson style. But yeah, we saw the Planet of the Apes movie. And let me tell you, let me remind you, you know, we normally don't do this. Hank is my BFF. We go see all of these movies, the guy movies, you know. Like TBS used to run that old deal on the weekend nights, maybe Friday. It was like guys who like movies that are guy movies. Or was it guy movies for guys who like movies? I don't know, whatever. The action movies, the cool fantasy, the sci-fi, horror. We don't do a lot of horror movies together, but we love watching movies together. And that way, when you watch movies with your BFF, the wife gets to stay home and watch the kids. Even better! Guys night out, man. Best ever. So, we try to see a lot of the films, and we talked to each other this week, and I'd kind of dissed him over, and I saw X-Men because my dad's addicted to Hugh Jackman, and then we saw Spider-Man a while back, and I'm thinking, I don't remember, I think I saw Spider-Man with my dad and brother, but I haven't got together with my BFF in a while, and we saw Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, and I don't really review movies, well, you know, like, exquisitely, or anything of that nature. I leave that to the pros, but let me just tell you, the movie was great. 10 years after Rise of the Planet of the Apes. You've seen it from the trailer. Not a lot of humans left because that gassy virus stuff that Caesar threw and stuff. I mean, it killed a lot of humans, blah, 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 blah. So, you know, the apes, they're all just living the life out in the San Francisco forest. You know, they run into little battles with the humans. Well, actually, that dumbass bastard from Walking Dead, the TV show, who's an asshole in every damn, pretty much, I don't know the guy's name, and this is just what I know from him in movies and TV shows. He's just an asshole that always, like, screws up stuff. Everyone just loves to hate this prick. So I kind of feel bad for him. Actually, I don't. Fuck him. He makes a shit ton of money for being a dickhead. So, no more power to him. So anyway, that dumbass... Oh, yeah, I don't want to give away any of the storyline, though. So, yeah, anyways, he does something really stupid, and then you got humans versus apes. And then you've got internal conflict within the apes regime over the fact that they're trying to get along with humans and all that fun stuff. So, out of 1 to 5, 1 being poor, 2 being fair, 3 good, 4 very good, 5 excellent. Actually, I don't do 5 excellents, but I give it a 5 out of 5 coming at you live. When I say 5 out of 5 coming at you live, that means it's damn good, and you need to take your ass down to the theater and go see that movie. You know, 4 or 5, 3 or 5, you know, wait for it on Netflix, Redbox. Actually, 3 or 5's Redbox, or you know, wait for it to come on TV. 4 or 5's go buy the damn DVD or Blu-ray when it comes out. But when I say 5 of 5 coming at you live, get your damn ass to the theater and watch this movie. One thing I want to tell you about this movie. God, I don't want to ruin another spoiler. Just watch the movie and watch for the apes and Caesar's symbol. It's a symbol he uses that you'll see in different places in the movie, and just try to focus and see where he got that symbol from. If you've seen the movie, hopefully you know what I'm talking about. It's just a simple design. I can go ahead and give it to you. It's like a circle with a little diamond looking thing inside it. I think that's what the symbol is. But look for that. It's really cool on how they used that symbol in the movie. I thought that was really good. CGI was amazing. That is the best CGI to date that I've seen. And that's how it's going to be probably for the rest of my life. Every new CGI thing is probably going to try to be better than the other. I mean, the CGI in this Dawn of the Planet of the Apes movies, and a lot of the reviewers out there know who did this. I can't remember the name of the company that put the CGI out. But people are going to want to hire those CGI creators and use their CGI techniques in their upcoming movies for the future. So definitely just check the movie out. One last thing I want to say about the movie. And this is for the fans who've watched the original 5. I'm talking, if anything, the very first one with Charlton Heston, Planet of the Apes. And the fact when in the first one where it shows the apes riding on horseback with their guns and they're throwing nets over the humans. Just keep in mind of the music that gets used in that original Charlton Heston Planet of the Apes with Roddy McDowall and all them. That there, and then when you see this movie Dawn of the Planet of the Apes with the music and some of the instruments and the little percussion they used, Jesus, it is like a throwback to those original movies. Oh my God, it was so good. I'm a pretty big ape fan. Of course, I've seen the originals on TV. I've seen the rerun, or I don't even want to say the rerun. Somehow, when I was a little kid, I saw the Planet of the Apes cartoon. I think Hanna-Barbera may have had something to do with it. I never did see the TV series. My dad said the TV series kind of sucked, but I'm sure if I watched it, I'd probably dig it. But as far as the movies go, those first 5 movies, you can get those, like all 5 of those movies in one box set on Blu-ray. I highly recommend you do that. If you've never seen the original 5 movies, man, definitely buy that. That's I say 5 out of 5 coming at you live there, but those aren't in the theater no more. So I'd give it a 4 to a 5. Just go out and buy that Blu-ray pack because it's pretty cheap if you go to Amazon.com. Another thing is today, just to pump myself up, I went ahead and ordered Rise of the Planet of the Apes on Blu-ray. So hopefully to get that pretty soon. Because when this Dawn of the Planet of the Apes comes out on Blu-ray, I'm definitely getting that. So just such a good movie. And then I leaned over a couple times and told Hank that well, maybe it was just one time, but the music was so good. I mean, it was pretty damn awesome. So that's my thoughts of Planet of the Apes. To go a little step farther, I want to tell you about a couple of people that have reviews of the movie out right now. Yesterday, my good buddy Howler Mouse, one of the greats in our community of comics, he put his review up, and definitely check his review out, because anytime Howler talks about something, you see that passion in his soul. It's from the soul with Howler. So definitely check out his review of Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. He goes in a little more detail because, to me, he's like a philosopher. Like, he's like a current day Socrates, Archimedes, Inutes. No, I'm just messing. But he's pretty damn sharp. So definitely watch Howler Mouse. Another awesome reviewer that I want you to see who came out with his review today was Marvel DC Fans Reviews. Go check out his review as well. He does all sorts of movie reviews and comic reviews, but he's known for his movie reviews. And the great thing about Colin is, right when you turn on one of his videos, it's like an explosion is coming at you live. A pretty damn big one, too. So check out Colin. And last but not least, probably, actually, you know, there's another guy, and I forgot to put his name down, which I'm going to go ahead and give you right now. Scott Costin Bromstar, and Scott, I will go back and change my video description. Watch out for him. He is a huge ape fan. I mean, I'm guessing he probably likes the orangutans because they kind of have that reddish hair, and he's got the red beard in his hair. No, the red beard in his hair. No, he's got the red hairy beard on his head. That's it. So, and you can get him from the links on my channel. I have some featured channel links that you can go to see his channel. Soon he'll have his thoughts on Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, or at least I hope he will. And finally, one of the hugest, biggest, I'm thinking even bigger than Bromstar, has got to be First Family of Comics. But not the kids and not Professor Zoom, a.k.a. Craig. I'm talking a comic book mom herself, probably the #1 fan of the Planet of the Apes genre ever. She reads all the comics. She collects a lot of Planet of the Apes stuff. I think she even has some Funko Planet of the Apes, which I don't want to see them because I probably would like to buy them, you know. And but definitely check her out at youtube.com/a comic book mom to see First Family of Comics. They're going to go see the movie this weekend, so check her channel every day. And make sure you subscribe to all 4 of the channels. Howler Mouse, Marvel DC Fan Reviews, Costin Bromstar, and A Comic Book Mom. Check them all out. You'll be glad you did. And next up, that's all I have to say about Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, but it was such a good movie. I loved it. I'm going to go ahead and, I've got only a little bit of stuff to show you, and I'm going to tell you a little thing about some comics here in a minute, but it will be a short show tonight, fans. I promise you that. My buddy Dutrank at youtube.com/Dutrank. Check him out. He does a Comic Book Wednesday show. It's called Comics and Collectibles. Comes out every Wednesday, so be sure to subscribe to youtube.com/Dutrank. You'll be glad you did because he's so damn cool, you know. And just tell him the great legend sent you. All right, let me minus this down, and we're going to check out some comments tonight. And I hope this thing's filming. Whoa, an error occurred. Huh. Oh, okay.
Went over my dishwasher.
Showing one of my special ads. So thank you so much, fans. You know, right when you watch the Great Legend show, there's always a nice friendly ad. Right now I'm watching one about Finish, the Jet Dry. You know, Jet Dry with the Finish. And right now I'm getting a an error occurred. Please try again later. So let me see if anyone's watching this. And if not, because I'm getting an error message here. Let me scroll down a little bit. See if anything else comes up here.
Thank you so much.
Oh, there we go. Okay, it's working in my window. It's just not working on the other. So let's just close this off. Well, I gotta leave that open. Let me try it again. Technical difficulties. An error occurred. Please try again later. So anyway. So what we'll do, fans, we'll make sure you get to see this. I don't know if any of you are watching. Well, I know you're in the chat room over here. Somebody said Dawn of the Legend, so I guess they're watching. I wonder why that is not showing. I just hate screw-ups. But you know what? That's okay, though. I'm going to refresh this page here. Oh yeah, it's working. It's just this stupid page is a piece of junk. Alright, so let me go ahead and give some comments here. It's kind of hard to read my comments because I'm doing a little different thing here. But, and these may be out of order, I'm not sure. We have Nathan Banks here, who does a lot of great work here on YouTube. Love me some Nathan Banks. He puts out a video pretty much almost every other day that talks about something in pop culture, TV shows, comics, cartoons, video games, anything. Ed's Corner's here. Let me tell you about Ed's Corner. Ed is one of my first best friends on YouTube that I ever made. He started out doing Dynamic Comic Duo, but his whole channel has evolved into Ed's Corner. And what you get when you do watch Ed's Corner is you get everything. You get family. You get his whole family. They do vlogs daily. Ed's Corner also has tech tips if you're into the technology, computers, things of that nature. He does a lot of awesome work. So definitely check out Ed's Corner. I want you to subscribe to him today. I loved watching his videos. I think it was over the week, because a lot of times during lunchtime I'll watch some of his videos. And he did one about, which made me kind of guilty in a sense, because sometimes I don't all do this all the time. But if someone takes the time to comment on your videos and ask you questions, it's good that you reply back to them. No matter if you have like 50 subscribers up to 5,000. Well, I know if you have 5,000 subs and people are asking you questions left and right, it's kind of hard. But try to make that effort to always, you know, talk back with your fans and stuff like that. Also, I want to tell you about Cotman Comics, which is an awesome guy. He just recently, I think, did a trade with, what was it? Somebody. But he's really cool, and he's got a nice mom too, because she totally supports his comic collecting thing, and he's just pretty damn awesome. And I think he did a, maybe it wasn't him, I'm not really sure, but check out Cotman Comics. He's just always a good guy. He's a great Batman fan as well. There's one big guy that I want to tell you about. His name's Steven. He's the Collector's Edge. One time Edges of Blades, but he's back better than ever as the Collector's Edge. I love good old Collector's Edge there. And another guy watching, the one, the only, the king of Smolder Dash, Steve Smith. Check him out. One of the best. Legend in the Skylander community. We also have Kingpin. PKR 316 is chiming in as well. It's great to see you. And by the way, I'm sorry for the stupidity that I had during this Google live show tonight. Well, actually, this isn't even Google Live. This is my other live program called Wirecast. So, my bad. But anyways, hope you enjoy that, fans. Thank you so much for watching. I want to show you. Okay, let me tell you what happened today. I actually got my comics today, which was amazing. Normally, I always get my comics on Saturday. And, you know, I'll read those through the week, and then I'll talk about them on a Comic Book Friday. But as a lot of you know, I'm still about 2 months behind. So, and this week, I didn't read any comics this week. So I kind of am angry at myself for that. But me and my wife finished getting caught up on a show we've been watching. It's an A&E show, but we saw quite a bit of it on Netflix, and then we recorded them on A&E. And DirecTV had the A&E on demand, which was cool, because we saw a lot of the episodes on demand with no commercials, which was sweet. The show's called Longmire. It's about a sheriff that works in a county up in Wyoming, and just across the way there's another county where they call it the Res, and it's where a lot of the Cheyenne live on the reservation, and they have their own sheriff kind of on the res. And it seems like those sheriff guys on the res, like, I can't remember the actor's name, which sucks, but it's a damn good show. But there's a couple of bad guys, of course, and Longmire's the good guy. He kind of reminds me a lot of a John Wayne type figure, or even a the guy on Gunsmoke. God, I haven't watched this kind of stuff. You know, me and my grandpa, we used to do some westerns. What was that guy's name anyway? Is the you know, the main guy in Gunsmoke, and then there's that Kitty, who's the, you know, the loose woman. Anyway, he's just a big, cool guy. everyone loves Ola Longmire, loves what he stands for. It's just a great show. So if you're anything into cop shows slash westerns, check it out. Also has Lou Diamond Phillips in it, and he does an excellent job. I love Lou Diamond Phillips. He does excellent anything. So anyways, I'm rambling, and rambling sucks. I mean, I remember when Ed used to ramble a lot, and I watch so much of Ed's rambling that I ramble a lot now, which sucks. Because if you watch Ed now, Ed, and I'm not saying you weren't this before, but Ed is a freaking icon slash celebrity slash pro. Well, because you do this every day. But dude, Ed used to ramble, but he's good now, man. He don't ramble at all. So he's gonna let me ramble for him. But check out Longmire. I don't even remember what the hell I was talking about. But the fact of the matter is, I haven't read a lot of comics. I'm getting caught up on Longmire. Collector's Edge, Steven. I'm also addicted to Clash of Clans. So, you know, I'm always checking that stupid thing. I have it on my iPad and my iPhone, and I check on it like probably every 4 hours, so it's insane. So I play that, and let me know if you need a clan to join, because we're trying to build up a clan, or if any of you are into Clash of Clans on iOS or Android or even Google Play, please let me know. I'll give you the info you need to know on how to join our clan, because we only have 5 members, and only 3 of our members are active. You may know one, Adam, aka my Butter one of UK's finest comic book community guys. And my son Little Legend is on there, and then just me, and then the other 2 guys are kind of hiding out right now. Brandon, if you're watching this, get your ass back on Clash of Clans. .rank you too. Install it back. Don't be chicken. All right, so haven't read any comics, so kill me. Anyways, what I have been doing, I did get my comics today. I have a stack by my bed, so I'm still reading. What I do want to show you that came also today, besides my new comics, was, remember Comic Book Saturday, I showed you this item here. The Dick Tracy, Chester Gould's complete Dick Tracy Dailies and Sundays from 31 to 33. This is volume 1. This one is a lot better. The first one I showed you had a huge rip on the dust jacket. It was like all ghetto and stuff. So I returned it. Amazon sent me my replacement. So not only will I be reading comics, I'll be reading through this as well. And I went ahead and got this one, volume 1. And I have volume 2 as well right here. So it's a really nice set that IDW Publishing puts out. Very cool. Put it back this way so you can get the full effect. So yeah, very cool. So this is going to take me up to 31 to 35, and I love it. I think this is just beautiful, great crime stories, and since it started in the 30s, you know you're going to get some stuff that relates probably to things like, oh, there goes a Funko, Prohibition and things of that nature. Next off, I want to show you this. I got some new Funkos. Last week on Comic Saturday, I showed you, and I wasn't going to buy any more Funkos. I really wasn't. But Todd Polly, God bless him, he was taking pictures at the Funko store and Facebook messaging me, so I blame him. I love him. He's a great guy, too. Talk to him daily, pretty much. He told me about this one right here. So I said, dude, buy this for me. I'll pay you back. Love it. And he also saw the DeLorean, Pops Rides 2, that had Marty in the DeLorean from the Back to the Future. But he actually bought that one as well, but I told him to take that one back because I got my email from mycomicshop.com saying that they had sent that one to me, and I totally forgot I pre-ordered it. But this is the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, and he's number 109. And I have, where's Bill Murray at? Here he is. Oh, fuck. I had to peel that off. Never leave your tape close to a pop vinyl. God damn it. All right, let me tuck that in. Okay. This is number 104. This is the Dr. Peter Venkman Funko. I was talking to a comic book mom last night on Xbox, and we were talking about Funkos, and they were giving me a hard time. But anyway, she is a huge Funko person. I think she probably has more Funkos than I do. But this is Peter Venkman 104. She was telling me there's going to be there's a set. Well, I knew this set was coming out, but then they kept telling me about it. So it's like a drug, really. You know what I mean? Like, because I already knew about these two things. There was some, I think there were San Diego Comic-Con ones, or I don't know where I read about them, but I saw a picture. It had the 4 Ghostbusters, Venkman, Stantz, Spengler, and Winston Zedmore. They were in a 4-pack, long 4-pack, and it had them all with marshmallow drippings on them, like after they shot Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. And then there was a double pack that looked like this. They kind of are side by side, and it's Slimer, but on Venkman over here, he has got all the slime on him. So I thought that was really cool. But that's it. This stuff here, and I'm going to tell you another one that I'm going to get. Actually, I'm going to be getting 2 of them. So here's Peter Venkman, number 104. You look at the back. It has, and you know, this doesn't really focus that well, even though it's supposed to be a high-def camera. But we're broadcasting in 480p, so I'll make it easy for you. We got 105's Ray Stantz, 106 Egon Spengler, 107 Winston Zedmore, 108 Slimer, and 109 Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. So very cool. Love me some pop vinyls. I love keeping them in the box because I don't like opening anything. All right, next up, where's Ray? Ray Stantz. He's holding a walkie-talkie. Ooh, paint job's kind of crappy on this one. Pretty ghetto. His hands, pretty bad paint jobs on the hands, but it is what it is. So this is Ray here. He's got his like UV night vision goggle thing on, and he's got a trap, and he's got a walkie-talkie. So Dr. Raymond Stantz, very cool. What else? Egon, Harold Ramis, God bless you for putting out all these kick-ass comedies over the years. One of my favorite being Groundhog Day. He's got his iconic reader, that the little ghost finder or whatever, and he's got a walkie-talkie, so he's talking to Ray over the walkie-talkie. Peter here's just got his proton pack blaster. He's ready to go balls to the wall. Egon. It's 106. Now, on the back of the box, we have 107 Winston. So he's a single figure on the back of the box. But I've only seen Winston in Pop Rides 4, which is the Ecto-1, and Winston comes with that. So regardless, I'm getting Pop Rides number 4, which is the Ecto-1. Pop Rides 3, if you're interested, is Scarface in his yellow convertible. It does look pretty cool. So if you're interested in Scarface, look for Pop Rides 3. But I want to get Winston in the Pop Rides 4, the Ecto-1, and then I want to get the single pack of Winston. So, oh, that's Slimer, by the way. Very cool figure. One of the coolest ones. It's he stands up kind of on a Slimer type stand, which is really cool. I really like that. It's very neat. And another thing I want to tell you about is they're re-releasing it on Blu-ray this fall. They're going to have Ghostbusters 1 and 2 in the same Blu-ray kind of package. So I highly recommend that. You can pre-order that on Amazon.com. And I've already showed you this one, the one that Todd Pauly sent me and stuff, Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. But I've got an exclusive to show you today. An exclusive. One bad thing about this box here, it's kind of coming apart, so I need to add a little glue in here to make it stay shut. But I've got an exclusive to show you today from Hot Topic. The burnt Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. I got to kind of hold it at angles so you can see the toasted parts of the marshmallow. Got some on his little left side of his belly there. Probably on the right side. You can see right, well, I guess it's his left, or like right there's some up top, and he's really pissed because they're shooting at him. That's Hot Topic exclusive, and I only had to pay like 40 bucks for it. So anyways, they're all laughing at me last night. Audrey and some of our Professor Zoom and Brad Creates. I'm not going to tell you Brad Creates' channel because he hasn't made any videos lately. He doesn't deserve no shout out. But they're kind of laughing at me. And See, the thing is, I don't really have a hot topic, or at least I don't think I do. I've never gone around looking for one. I know there's not one in my town, so I figured like paying 40. You know, some Amazon guy was selling. I figured that's about what they're worth, right? Aren't they 40? And then Audrey was telling me like they're only like fucking $15 at the Hot Topic, and I was like, God damn. But anyways, I had to have it, and it's like an addiction, really. Funko Pops for me are like an addiction, but since I have this, once I get Ecto 1, once I get Winston, I'm done. I'm stopping. No more. I almost got tempted in the latest previews for the month of, what was it? July previews. They had all the Breaking Bad ones, and they even had the they didn't have the exclusive one that you could order, which had half of Gus Fring's face blown off. I'm sure that's another Hot Topic exclusive, but oh man, they look so good. They even had Mike. And speaking of Mike, that actor, I'm gonna look up this actor's name real quick. I normally don't pause and look crap up on the internet while I'm doing a live show, but I used to watch this show back when I was a lot younger. I'm just gonna tap this show in because I don't know Mike's name. But the show was called Wise Guy. It was a show that was in 1987 that was on network TV. It was such a good show. It has 4 seasons. Oh my God, who's that guy? He looks kind of familiar. Let's see. No, I guess not. But anyway, the two guys, Wise Guy, there was a younger cop that usually went in undercover, I think, as like a mafia guy. And there was another cop that was Frank McPike, who usually worked behind the scenes. And this guy, Vinny Terranova, which is played by, I think it's Ken Wall. Yeah, Ken Wall. He's old school now. But he was an undercover guy that would infiltrate mob organizations, stuff like that. And the behind-the-scenes cop, what is his name? I just had it pulled up, but I already forgot it. Come on, come on, come on. Where are you? Okay, there we go. It's a 1987 TV series. So I was 10 years old when it came out. Now, I'd normally watch this series when I spent the night at my grandmother's house because my dad had 2 jobs at the time. Her and my dad got divorced when I was really young. So, you know, she left when I was in 1st grade. So anyway, I had a lot of years, you know, just of TV. So the other guy was a cop named Frank McPike, and he's played by Jonathan Banks, right? The guy that plays Mike in Breaking Bad. Well, one funny thing that I saw, I was showing my 5-year-old Gremlins, because I bought Gremlins, the 25th anniversary edition on Blu-ray. And it was so funny because one of the cops, one of the deputy cops in that Gremlins movie was Jonathan Banks. And I was like, oh my God, that's Jonathan Banks, the guy from Wise Guy, and played Mike, and Mike was the guy, well, kind of a security guy for Better Call Saul, you know, or I don't know. But anyway, they had a Funko of him, and see, I'm rambling again. They had a Funko of him, and I was like, damn, that's a nice set, but I've already got almost 70 of these things, or will have about 70. And actually, the thing was, after I got done watching Gremlins, I looked online for the Gizmo and the Stripe Funko, and I might get those now. Yeah, so anyways, what are you going to do? You know, addictions are hard to break. See if we got any other comments. See, the comments really don't... Yeah, okay, Collector's Edge. He's in a clan already. Kingpin, thank you. He says FF10 and FF Annual #1 looks really good. Attack on Castle Doom, which I'm still behind on my Fantastic Four reading. All right, Copman's going to go see Amanda Connor and Jimmy Palmiotti. No, Copman, thank you so much. I don't have any currently that I want him to get signed. But if you want, Jimmy knows the great legend. So if you want, just Tell old Jimmy the Great Legend from YouTube says hi, or Twitter. You know, he's seen my YouTube and Twitter. So say hey to Jimmy Palmiotti for me. I love Jimmy Palmiotti, one of my favorite comic book writers at the time. But let's get off the Funkos. Anyway, Funkos are awesome. I showed you some Ghostbusters one. My Hot Topic exclusive. I kind of overpaid, but that's okay because I love it. And I found out, and Audrey got me on this again because she's smart as a whip. You can't get nothing past her. I said, yeah, but you know what, guys? My Shazam one's retired. My Penguin and Two-Face and Riddler are retired. And they actually sell those for like 50 to 60 bucks on eBay for the retired Funko figures that they don't make anymore. And my Hawkman, and I think Green Arrow, Martian Manhunter, the Shazam one, they're worth some money now. But Audrey chimes in, you know, right when I have a moment of like truth, like, she goes, well, they're only that much if you sell them. And I was like, fuck. Oh, she's always right. I can't ever put nothing past her. Anyways, she's awesome, though. She keeps a Professor Zoom in line, that's for sure. Okay, so that was that. That was my Funkos. That was the Dick Tracy thing I'm really pumped up for. And you know what? That's about it, really. I have some more DC chess figures to show. I got Cyborg in a while back, and I got this guy. Let me see. I can show you this one. My buddy Q's Crusader knows how to pronounce his name best, but it's Atrocitus. Atrocitus. Is it Atrocitus or Atrocitus? He's a badass Red Lantern. I got that chess piece in. He is a bishop for the villain side. Very cool. It's still in the bag. Normally I take the bag out and I bag these in the you know, magazine Mylar with a magazine board. Very cool. And I also have Cyborg, Hawkman. My Cyborg one I was kind of pissed because like here's the Hawkman magazine. I haven't bagged it yet, but boy, the Cyborg one was really all bent up. So I've got some big dictionaries laying on it to at least try to flatten it down before I bag it in Mylar. But I love these magazines because they talk about the history of the character, and they also show some of the stuff that he's doing in the New 52, which is just really cool. I love the artwork of these magazines, and they run you about 16 pages, and then on the back it shows what character's coming up next, stuff like that. This is issue 56. 57 is Atrocitus, and then there's 58 with Cyborg. What pisses me off, though, I forgot to pre-order Doomsday and Hawkman, 55 and 56, because normally each preview catalog has 2 of them, and I forgot to pre-order the Doomsday and Hawkman. I was able to get Hawkman, but Doomsday has not been released in the States yet. A while back, I could pay maybe like $10 over what these are worth, and I can get them from a place in the UK who I've ordered from before, but I waited too long, right? And I was thinking, you know, the America store should have them by now if they've released Hawkman, Atrocitus, and Cyborg by now. But damn it, they have not released Doomsday, and that is pissing me off. Because this collection's almost done. They've got a 3rd set coming out with Ultraman from the Crime Syndicate in Earth 3 and Star Sapphire, and then the other new one that they were showing, oh, it was a Black Adam one that looked really sweet. But I want to at least get Doomsday and finish off this Justice League set, and then it's like another addiction. I don't want to get the other ones, like Ultraman. Actually, I think I did pre-order Ultraman and Starfire, but I really like that Black Adam one, and he would go good facing off against my Shazam pawn. So, damn, I don't know. I may get those too. Who knows? But I'm kind of pissed because I haven't got my Doomsday figure yet, so that kind of sucks. But other than that, let me go ahead and check the comments one more time, and we'll get out of here. This hat's getting kind of hot. I'm going to go ahead and take it off right now. So I still have short hair. Good times. I shaved it not too long ago because it's so damn hot this summer. It actually lets me perspire a little bit better when I'm doing my shows during the weekdays. I do shows during the weekdays for a bunch of little, actually, babies all the way up to teenagers. So yeah, mainly babies to 5-year-olds. And I get really hot and sweaty doing what I do. But anyway, so let's check the comments again, see if I can get them to load up this time. All right. YouTube's still stupid. On the actual YouTube page, I can't really see anything except ads. But let's look at the comments. Like I said, comments ain't really working good for me, so I'm sorry if I don't get to your comment, but I'll try to answer you in the comments as far as after this video is done and filmed. So fans, thanks so much for watching. Hopefully this video will load up okay. If not, you didn't miss much. Just check out the video descriptions below. Subscribe to those people. Subscribe to everybody in the comments who are commenting tonight, because they're the ones that make me do what I do. That they want me to inspire to be better on YouTube, even though I only do like one video a week. You know, I'm not a powerhouse video editor like some of these people. Not video editor, but like video maker, if you will. I just get kind of lazy, and I swear to God, people like Ed, First Family Comics, Howler Mouse, Cotman, God, you got a lot of good stuff. But just a lot of you out there have lots of videos, and man, I'm getting kind of lazy. Well, that and I'm getting older. That's my excuse. I'm sticking to it. But then here you got Hippie making videos every 3 days, kicking my ass. Anyways, y'all have a great one. So great hanging out with you tonight, and thanks for hanging out with me on Comic Book Friday. This is the Great Legend for Comic Book Friday, July 11th, 2004, saying peace out, God bless. And I got to figure out how to shut this off. Y'all have a good one. Take care.